Welcome to Unseth Pottery. We just did a live kiln opening over on Facebook, and there's some exciting new combinations in here that I wanted to share with you. So last time I did a video, I showed this mug that had a broken handle. It was an experiment and I liked it, but I wanted to tweak it a little bit. This one was fired at cone 6. And so I just did I had some glazes that had to be cone 5, 5.5. So I think this firing is more of a cone 5. I need to buy cones. I never put cones in my firing. I need to do that. But anyway, so this firing was a cool firing, and I also added another glaze to it, and I do not like it as much. So on the original mug, I had spearmint, copper float, 2 coats of amaco, honey flex, and then 1 coat of river birch. And then this one I did everything the same, except I added Jen's juicy fruit right along here. And yeah, I just don't like it as much. I like the bright green, which is why you use mugs that have broken handles. And I wish I would have kept it at that, but I was so confident that it would turn out in my mind. But you never know what's gonna happen when you do a kiln opening. That I did a bowl. I wasted a bowl. So sad. So I'm gonna try adding a bit more copper float and refire it at cone 6 and see if I can manage to keep that one, survive, save it. What else did I do for new ones? All right, this was also a new glaze combination. I bought this cactus from Spectrum, oh gosh, probably 2 or 3 months ago, and haven't used it yet. And I came across a pattern on Pinterest that I wanted to give a try. So this is cactus, autumn purple, and sangria, and oh, I love it. Shyla made this. It's a candle, so it's just slab. I love how the autumn purple ran down the texture there. And this isn't a new glaze, but I haven't done it for a while. It's my cheetah glaze. This is macadamian and amber quartz. I don't do even coats, as you can see. It's kind of like I want to say molted pattern, but that might be the wrong word. But I kind of do a bit of both colors together. So I did a YouTube video, A Day in the Life of a Potter, where I showed how to glaze each of these different glaze combinations. The only one I think, oh no. So these ones I did after hours. So I didn't show this one, and I didn't show this one. I had a kiln that was just about full, but not quite. So I threw in a couple combinations at the end. This one I've had, this is red wine. Lisa over at Finkel Pottery is always talking about it. So I bought it, but I bought it in the dipping glaze. So I was having some problems with it crawling. So this time I thought, if I did this sangria hand painted underneath, so I did sangria to about here, hand painted it underneath, and then dipped the red wine up to here. And then I did 1 coat of pearl white over, maybe I went a little higher. Yeah, no, about there with the red wine, and then 1 coat of pearl white over top of that. And yeah, I really like how that turned out. And again, I'm not sure if I would like it on just a regular mug. I think why I like it is because it's breaking on the texture. Excuse me. So this is another candle holder that Shyla made. She'll pour some candles in that. I also did some more Starry Night mugs. I did a couple of larges, and I did 2 in the small size. So this glaze combination is 3 coats of obsidian on the outside and inside, I think. Yes, I did it on the inside. And then I just pour blue hydrangea. That's really a thick blue hydrangea. Just do one pour over top. And I try to get extra crystals on there. Sometimes when I dip my cup in, I'll pour out a little bit of the liquid first so that it's more of the chunky crystals left behind. I also did some candle holders in my electric blue glaze. And I was hoping the pattern would show up a bit more. Usually it breaks over the obsidian, but it didn't this time. So 3 coats of obsidian inside and out, and then 4 coats of indigo float, and quite heavy on the last coat. The last coat of indigo float, I kind of just went around the bottom of it, and then 1 heavy coat of snow over top of that. So yeah, that's a fun glaze combination. Here's a smaller candle size. Oh, this is the big bowl that came out of the last kiln opening, and it had blisters because it was too hot. That was the cones expiring. Too hot for this glaze combination. So I added more glaze, and yeah, it dealt with all the blisters. I actually think I like it even better when I refire it because the glaze just melts and blends even more and looks a bit more like Northern Lights. Like, see, like that's, yeah, like that. I also did 2 salt cellars. These come with a wooden spoon. You can also use it for sugar or dips. I think they would look nice sitting on a charcuterie board. Also did a couple candles in the Northern Lights. I also did, I haven't done this for a long time, my rustic charm glaze. This is 3 coats of ancient jasper and then heavy coats of oatmeal. You can kind of see where I went with the oatmeal. I did some citrus splash, 3 mugs in the citrus splash. Oh, that one needs a touch up. This is dipped in lemon meringue and honey flex, light flex, 1 coat of each around the middle. And then so I dip it in lemon meringue, and I dip it in spearmint, and then where the glazes meet, I put honey flex, light flex. I try not to get it on the lemon meringue because it just doesn't seem to react well with that matte glaze. So, and I did sherbet mugs. So this is the, oh, it ran a little bit. This is the autumn purple, sangria, and kimchi. If you put 1 coat of honey flex underneath, you get the sherbet, the lighter pastel-y colors, which I like doing both of the glaze combinations. I find if I do this, I rarely, if ever, get blisters or pinholing, but the other way it's kind of, can go either way. I seem to often get some sort of, oh, a little bit of a blister on this one, but just a tiny bit. This is my maritime glaze. Same thing, spearmint, Norse blue, and then where they meet, honey flex, light flex. So I did 3 of those in tumblers, a large mug, and a couple medium-sized mugs. Okay, spearmint. So the spearmint gives a different color. I should have brought one of the other ones in. Anyways, when it's at the cooler temperature, it gives a little bit of a different color. It changes to like an olive green and blends more, but this is really nice. I like both. I like it at the cooler and the cones expiring. I also did watermelon, which same, spearmint on the bottom dipped, raspberry mist dipped, and then 1 coat of honey flex where they meet, and then 1 coat of light flex over all of the raspberry. And in the mint chip, I also did 4 soup bowls. And one more, I think. Yeah, one more new glaze combination. So this was a mug that had a broken handle, which is my favorite test tiles. What do you think? I bought this. This is Curry by Spectrum. I bought this at the same time I bought the cactus and hadn't used it. So I actually quite love that. It's such a neutral yellow, and in the pictures I've seen online, I wasn't sure if I would like it at all, but yeah, I'm loving that yellow. So let me know what you think about the new glaze combinations. I think I'm going to do this one in some tumblers. Wouldn't that be a fun summer tumbler? And maybe a couple mugs. Anyways, I think that's everything. Thanks for joining me.